we spending so much time outside of those things is gonna get them to the next level. They're losing focus of what's happening, and children are children. That's why they have parents. And we're making our children supposed to be parents. They don't listen to us. The schools are teaching that as well. And we've been fighting a long time. You asked me what we would do, if we elected about fighting. I've always been fighting. So thank you. But I would like to not thank you.
First, Mark, thank you for that history, because I didn't know some of that information as well. When I could take a further deep dive on that, some of the stuff that you're talking about. But let me say this, and this is really what woke me up. And this is one of the pleasures of running for office, because when you're running for office, you learn not just about yourself, but you also learn the weaknesses of what's going on in America and in your community and our school system, education. I recently spoke at David Lipscomb University in Nashville, and I was brought in by an organization called Turning Point to speak. I was disappointed. The reason why I was disappointed was because the leadership, the topic was CRT. Half the students in the room were black, half the students were white. And I'm up here talking about generational pain, hurts of grandmothers, moms, dads, moving past the past and focusing on the future. But what really woke me up was when I asked them, do you know who Emmett Till was?
Come on. No.
Nobody could raise their hand. Not one student. And I'm like, and so afterwards, I went to one of the leaders in the board, and she said, what do you, I understand you guys are teaching, trying to be strong and don't back down and you know, you fight for America. I get all that. But these are kids. They don't know anything about our past.
That's right.
And it's a shame that the parents let them come to a private school as much as that school costs, but they don't know nothing about their past. And that's what really bothered me. So I started to kind of take a self-evaluation of how and where am I going to place this critical race theory when I'm approached with it publicly or privately. Do I believe that our history should be wiped out? And do I believe that our history should not be talked about and discussed? Come on now. I look in the mirror, you see me, I see you, just like I tell my kids. So guess what? Folks, we have got to, I am at this place, I'm a conservative. Been a conservative my whole life. But some things you can't take away. Like, for example, we get black. I'll always be black till the day I die. Just like y'all will, she will be always white till the day she dies. Yeah. So just to wrap my comment up, we've got to do a better job of teaching our young people about this stuff. Common sense of this CRT. CRT started home.
I have a PhD in counseling, and I served 19 years in public education. I'm a governmental employee. When a parent punches a kid in the face and they threaten to kill me and they cuss me out, I take it because I'm a public servant. The government belongs to us. We pay their taxes, we pay their salary with our taxes, they belong to us. They do what we say. They don't need to meddle in our children's sexual development. They don't need to meddle with our children's identity. We have children confused about who they are sexually because they're meddling.
That's right.
Research shows 90% of children who are confused are adolescents. Those children, 90% of them know at the end, males like females, females like males. The 10% who choose their life, that's their choice. But we don't meddle with 90% that can never change back because their peers remember. And they get so confused. And do you realize people that have sex changes, 50% commit suicide? You want to talk about population control?
Tell the truth.
Critical race theory has no place in Georgia, has no place in America. It oppresses your people, my people, because we are the same.
Right.
My friend Herschel Walker said we all bleed red. I said Georgia red. But we do. And God does that here. He created
say that it can't be.
And that's why when I become governor of Georgia, I am going to support school choice. The money should follow the child. We have to take our children out of these indoctrination centers that are not teaching them critical thinking, that are not teaching them Black history. Let me ask y'all in the room, how many of y'all know who Vivian Thomas was? Every hand in this room should go up, because that brother pioneered heart surgery. That's what our kids need to learn, not that white people are precedent. God bless them. I am not a victim of anything. And the majority of Black people that I know, now I know a lot of people, we're not victims. We're not poor. I live in DeKalb County, the second wealthiest majority Black county in the nation. How many of y'all knew that? Because when DeKalb County gets mentioned, it gets mentioned for the robbery, the rape, the murder, the mayhem.
That's right.
And not the fact that we are a very wealthy county. So I support school choice. Let the money follow the child. I believe parents are smart enough to pick a school that is going to best educate their child to read, write, speak, and think. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I have the perfect ways in this family. And I'm gonna share a little quick story with you all. So many of you all know my story. I know you're probably tired of hearing about it now. You can read about it, somebody talked about it, or blogged about it. But I was that stereotype of the poor single mother, raising my children, and didn't really understand how the educational system worked as far as where you live, and that the property taxes in that area would be used to fund the schools in that area. So while raising a child who was obviously a genius and a scholar, I had to take some penitentiary chances, because I knew that the schools in my area were failing and couldn't challenge her academically because she was so advanced. So there were times that I had to use, please don't come back and get me, Judge Trump and Power, please don't come back. Listen, but there were times that I had to use, a friend's address, because I wanted my daughter to have the best education. Yesterday, I was informed, and my daughter was informed, that she's been accepted into Harvard, the #1 school. But guess what? Mama was willing to take that chance. Every mama ain't willing to do that, right? All right, school choice. We for school choice? All right, we for school choice. So we need to move on. And of course, y'all know we always rolling on CPT time. No matter how hard I try, no matter how much early I start, for some reason, it's just never going according to plan on time. So we're gonna combine the next two panels together. He and I, a co-host, we'll go back and forth. But we need to talk about economic empowerment, and we need to talk about human and civil rights. And then we're gonna open up the floor to, of course, allow our audience to ask questions after we hear from Judge Joe Kwame Brown and King